What up, y'all? Where we at? I damn near fell asleep waiting to go live just a minute ago. What's the deal, y'all? Where y'all at? Get up on up in here. It's too late for y'all. Or what? Holla at your boy. March Madness, man. It's about to get wild tomorrow, y'all. About to get real wild up in here. Damn, we got one viewer, two viewers. Man, I tell you, if I ain't the worst live stream in this gang genre, I don't know who is. Damn. John Williams, what up? James Cash, what's going on, bro? How you doing? How you doing? I like that last name. I guess people tired and sleepy and getting ready for the weekend, I guess. Ron Isley, what's up, homeboy? Okay, they starting to come up in here now. Where's Crystal at? Crystal sleep? Jock, what up? Zeke is leaving the Cowboys. It's about time. It's about time. Compton Girl, what's up? What's up, Compton Girl? I seen you earlier on the premiere on the Blue Channel. What's up? Easty Crib, what's up? I didn't get your email from you, homie, so I don't know what's going on with that. Little Caesar hollered at me, reached out to me, told me that it's good that I know who you are, but he's trying to get you your magazine, man. He wants the right name and the right address, homie. I mean, this is dragging on a little too long. Stockton video was fire. Good looking out, Black Ice Cream. Black Ice Cream. All right. Good looking out, though, bro. Yeah, it was different coming back through Stockton. Had a different vibe. Of course, all the family's gone, man. Grandma's passed and just about all the cousins and uncles and aunts and everybody up there passed. So I don't even know nobody in Stockton right now. I guess I got a cousin still in Stockton, a female cousin, but I'm not in touch with her. You agree that the video was fire. Good looking out, man. I'm glad I didn't just waste my time, right? But it felt good going back to visit. You see things differently as an adult and differently when you're not in the criminal mindset, right? But Stockton's still Stockton, still a quiet town. I didn't see the kids walking around like we did back in the day. I didn't see no kids playing. And I've seen a lot of red. A lot of San Francisco 49er hats and a lot of St. Louis Cardinal hats. Red skull caps everywhere, red beanies everywhere. It wasn't like that when I used to go to Stockton. That woman who yelled at the recording knows you now. That's cool. I'm glad she knows me now. But that video was amazing. I can tell it had an effect on you seeing it after all those years. Yeah, absolutely it did. I mean, it brings back so many childhood memories. Plus, when I'm going through the old pictures and realizing I was only 3 years old, roaming up and down that street, and I thought about it, I said, man, playing on them train tracks had to be dangerous for a little kid like that. But I remember when them trains came, they was loud and vibrating. We was going to get out the way until I was old enough to jump on the back of them, right? Yeah, my cousin wants you to give Ron his number. Send it to me. Was it Mexicans who was wearing the red light? It was blacks and Mexicans on me. It was like 50-50. Who was your team? New England Patriots, homie. LA Lakers, LA Dodgers, UCLA Bruins basketball, USC Trojans football. I mean, what else you want to know? Kid Mac was what? So cute. Oh, I was, but what happened? Must be the hair on my face, right? Or is it these glasses? Look like the red team rules the road in Stockton. Yeah, it did look like that. A lot of roosters, too. And I'm not talking about pyros. I'm talking about the loud, wake you up in the morning type roosters. I couldn't figure out how to send you an email for nothing in the world. Man, come on, AC Crip. You are computer illiterate. Don't act like you're not. It's KEV, homeboy. _ 1 at yahoo.com, homie. Sean Williams, man, just email it to me, brother. Send me an email, homie. Grandma had a bomb-ass Thunderbird, right? What's crazy is I don't really remember the Thunderbird as much as I remember the other car she had. She had this green car I always remember. But my mother's friend, which we considered an uncle, he was a big baller up out of Berkeley. And he was such a good friend that when we were in LA and they were on the other side of Bakersfield, I don't want to call it up north, but that's what we called it. When her car broke, he went and bought her that Thunderbird fresh off the lot. Fresh Thunderbird. So he was getting paper. Back then, the heroin was cracking, and he was getting it. And I don't remember what he went to prison for, but I remember we used to go visit him in San Quentin. So he did time in San Quentin back in the 70s, man. It's late, Kid Max, so I'm fixing to retire for the night. Good night, Rodney Scott. Have a good night. Did you see Aaron Rodgers asked to be traded to the Jets only? I seen he wanted to go to the Jets, but no, I didn't see the Jets only part. I ain't been watching no TV, man. I didn't pay my Fire Sticks. So Fire Sticks off, man. I can't watch no sports until next Tuesday or Wednesday, bro. So I'm off deck for a week as far as the sports go. Oh, sorry ass Lakers, man. I'm so mad at them. They were in a great position to move up in the standings, man, and they tanked it back to back. Yeah, but she was dead in 77, so her Thunderbird was prior to 77, obviously. Matter of fact, that picture was like 1971 picture, so she had an old classic for sure. Man, somebody actually left a comment saying that my brother and sister's grandmother is kin to them. He or she called her by her name, so I know it's real. I'm like, you watching kevmacvideos and commenting, and you don't even know we related. I want to know who you are now. Feel me? Big Lee, what's up, man? Big Lee, Michael Hawkins, what up? The Goob Show. Goob Show is back. Oh, a Goob site. Shout out to the platform and the chat. I think Duke is falling in first round upset pick. Duke is not going to lose in the first round. So Duke is going to cover the spread in the first round. Duke's going to cover in the first round, man. 6 points. But they ain't the Duke of old, that's for sure. It's going to be some good games. Might be a couple of blowouts, but it should be some good games, maybe a few upsets. Man, last time I thanked you guys for cash outs, man. Check this out. When I got off live and I went to check my cash out, man, there was fools requesting that I send them money. Man, if y'all don't cut it out, if y'all don't knock it off, like, I don't know if y'all thought you was going to trick me into accidentally sending you something, but I couldn't send you nothing. Or you guys really want me to look out for you. But I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. Y'all pulling the reverse. Y'all pulling the flea flicker on me and shit, man. Like, what are y'all doing to me? Y'all some cold dudes. What up, KP? KP Video News, y'all. Yeah, man. Grandma had it going on, man. All the stories my mother told me and my uncle told me. Grandma was poor. Grandma was struggling her whole life. I'm like, how did grandma raise 2 kids on her own? Managed to live on her own. And she was always there for her grandkids. And I'm like, I don't know what poor is, you know what I mean? But grandma did her thing, man. She did her thing, and you know, I'll never forget her. Those were good times in my life. And speaking about the Moon video talking about disciplined kids, it's up to like 650,000 views already. But grandma used to have a switch. And let me tell you, they say discipline don't help. That's a damn lie. I think what you got to look at is every family, every household, and every individual is different. Because I'd be damned if I was going to get hit with one of them switches. When I went to grandma's house, I didn't act half the fool that I acted on. At home, I was spoiled. I would cuss. I would run away. I throw tantrums, fits. Man, I go to grandma's house, I was on my best behavior. Before I go do anything wrong, I would go sit next to her and watch Big Valley. You feel me? And my other grandmother's house, my father's mother, her husband was real strict. He kept a good, thick, nice belt. I didn't want my ass whooped over there either. So over there, yeah, I would act up. But time somebody, one of my aunties or my uncle or my grandmother say, we gonna tell daddy, which that's what they call my grandfather. Boy, I was straighten up real quick. Like, I am not getting hit with that big, thick belt. Ain't no way. So, you know, it's all about the individual, right? And the household, how you bring your kids up. Of course, you shouldn't abuse your kids, but there has to be some type of discipline, right? It may not have to be violent, but at least a threat or a whooping once in your lifetime, something, you know what I'm saying? You keep the kids right. What up, Southside? Speaking of Southside, went through Southside Compton, man. I mean, Southside Stockton, man. And yeah, it was a trip. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Man, most people, if you didn't grow up with your grandmother, you usually respected your grandparents. Because you knew your grandparents had the ultimate authority. Grandparents are above your parents. So see, when you have these parents that you look up to and respect, and you see them looking up to and respecting their parents, that's a trickle-down effect. So you know they the ones. So you're going to act right in front of them. But if you had a weak grandmother or weak grandfather that was getting drunk all the time or high all the time or wasn't ever home, and you seen your parents didn't respect them, then you wasn't going to respect them neither. But yeah, so shout out to Moon in that video, man. I never imagined it would be doing 600,000. It'll probably reach 1 million in another 2 weeks, probably, I'm guessing, because it hasn't slowed down. It's constant. So that would be our first viral short on kevmacvideos. So I look forward to that. Tell my daughter that. No, you tell your daughter, you pull out that belt or you make her go get a switch and you whoop her with that switch she picks for you. Or you go get a Tyco racetrack, the plastic one, and hit her with that. You the mama, you the parent, not me. I ain't telling your daughter nothing. I might tell her go sit down and help her mama take her bra off, you know, or take your girdle off. Like, go help Crystal take her girdle off, little girl. My grandma was my best friend. I could talk to her better than I could talk to my mom and dad. Me too, but it was later on in life. Like, my mother's mother died when I was 7, so when I might have been 6, because it was 75, before my 7th birthday. And my other grandmother became my best friend. I could tell her anything. But my mama was my best friend. I could always talk to her and tell her everything. Moms would let the homies come over. You could hide your dope at the house. You could hide your guns at the house. You could come in the house so you don't be out in the street. Don't worry about nobody shooting, no fighting. You know what I'm saying? Moms was cool. So, yeah, Moms was my best friend until she passed, and my grandmama. I had an older sister that was like my best friend for a lot of years. So, yeah. But anyway, I turned out all right, you know. I turned out all right. Not great, but I turned out all right. good mannerism. You know what I mean? Glad that video is trending. Yeah, man, it's trending, dog. It's really trending, man. It's crazy. It got like 3,400 likes. Now, that's crazy to me. But yeah, it's booming. I told you, Kid Mac, your shorts are some helpful videos. Never give up on them. But the thing is, like I was telling y'all before, $13. It's up to $13. Whippity dude. How long it took me to find it and edit it, cut it up, download, upload. Man, they could keep that $13. But it's good for advertisement. So that's where I feel like it's good. It's good advertisement and, you know, help get a few more subscribers. That's what's up. The real, what's up? Told you, kid. Oh, okay, I miss my grandma. That's what's up, man. Tobias, you getting that March Madness money, man? Go get it, baby. Go get it. My moms and pops were old school strict. Yeah, I mean, sometimes we need that, man. You know, like the good thing about me, I had a disciplinary father, but he didn't live with me growing up, and you know, he could give a damn about what I was doing, right? So I didn't really have to worry about all that strict stuff. You know what I mean? Like I got in trouble, but never really got in trouble. You see what I'm saying? Ditching school, ditching class, signing my mama's name on stuff, you know, getting into it with the bus drivers, busting out school windows, just doing crazy stuff, fighting in school, getting suspended. But, you know, it was like, okay, you on punishment for a day or two. You on timeout, something like that, right? Or they asked me why I do something. Yeah, you would have did the same thing. I just was doing what you taught me. And they really couldn't argue with that. Ditching school part, I'd be like, man, I go to school every day. What are you talking about? Dumb teacher don't know how to take attendance. I always had a good excuse for that. Tell the hood versus hood football story. I don't know what you want to hear. I mean, it's a football game. This hood against that hood. I mean, I don't know what else to take. Oh yeah, Austin, Texas, for real, for real. I keep listening to that Zoom by the Commodores. That's right. Compton Girl, what's up with you, homie? You sliding through in April or what? What's going on in April? Crummy Beats Live. What happened to the stories? Well, at least you're here watching a live to be able to ask that question. Because for 2 months, I've been telling you I wasn't going to really have time to be doing stories because it's time consuming and I just don't want to spend time doing it. And I've been doing a lot of traveling the last 2 months. I've been going a lot of places. I haven't been home. I haven't been in my computer. I haven't had my cameras out and set up. So I couldn't do no stories, bro. Can I do one tomorrow? Absolutely I could, but it's March Madness. So I don't want to do one tomorrow. Or the next day or the next day or the next day. Maybe Monday. But yeah, I got other things to do, man. Not being sarcastic or anything, but in all seriousness, I got a life to live too. Like YouTube ain't just my life to where I gotta come on here every day, where I gotta be on here all day, where I gotta sit and explain things to people with good questions. You know what I mean? So YouTube is a good tool for me, but it's not my life to where I gotta be on here all the time and making content all the time. Content helps. Content is gonna help keep people watching, keep people tuned in, keep people coming back, and it's going to bring some money at the end of the month. But some of the stuff, man, it's not natural for me to be talking like this, jumping in front of the camera. It's something I got to make myself do. So I'm not free willy, happy, go lucky in front of the camera. So that's what it is, bro. I just got other things to do, man. I got a lot of family members to tend to and things to do, bro. So I don't always have time to do a story. Plus, you gotta sit and think out which story you're gonna do and how you're gonna tell it. I was just talking to one of my big homeboys. He called me today, said that the Keystone video was good. Was I gonna make some more on some of the other fallen soldiers because we had a lot of real ones? And like I told him, I would love to, bro, but some of the older homies I never met, so I wouldn't feel right even trying to represent them. And some I gotta be careful how I tell the story because other people gonna get pissed off and think I'm set tripping or side tripping, and so everything has to be thought out and done right, man. You know, like some things you guys might not catch, like a couple other dudes that I like and appreciate. I watch their lives, and they say some things that I feel like are directed at me, indirectly to where you guys don't know, but I know. You know, like this one guy I talked about that was a reputable, G'd up all the time. I'm watching the homies channel and he like, dude was a buster, dude was a supreme buster, and he got kicked out the hood. I'm like, wow, like he wasn't a buster when I knew him. He might have been one later, or he might have got exposed later, but he was running shit when I was, and I didn't make a mistake by saying that. He was the ringleader, he was running shit. I got a lot of people that if I bring that to them, they're gonna say, yeah, you're right. Then I'm watching one of the other homies channel, and he's talking about SNYPC and dudes rolled it up and all that. But bro, you keep repeating the dude's name who did roll it up and was SNY. So I'm like, when I be watching these, I'm like, man, are these dudes really shooting at me like that? Or they trying to deceive you guys? Because I'm catching it. But I'm just like, I can't bust the homies out like they do me. But I'm to the point now where I can't worry about feelings. Y'all don't worry about my feelings because I know you're really trying to take my viewers and blow your platform up. Then I can't worry about yours. So we just going to be some homies that just have to throw lugs at each other, right? But I'm not throwing no lug. I'm just responding to the lugs that's thrown. You know, I'll try to get everybody together and make it all love. We don't talk about each other, put each other down. But if you guys gonna take shots at me, I'm gonna take shots back in response. You feel me? I don't know. I don't know that anybody got anything to hide, but I do think that some of the things are directed or a response to what was said on kevmacvideos live streams. That's for sure. In some of my stories, that's for sure. And I don't know if it's intentional, but it looks intentional. It feels intentional because I see that it's coming back at me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, when I be telling them stories or I'm on live and I'm telling y'all something, as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, I'll be giving y'all the truth. Like I said one time, when I looked over my C file, I noticed I didn't have as many gun cases as I had been telling you guys. That's just a bad memory. I'm getting gun cases and suspended license cases mixed up because I don't have a whole bunch of gun cases like I thought I had. But I do got a lot of gun cases, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of subliminals, man, being dropped. And I'm just like, wow, like, come on, man. Come on, man, don't do that. Because this is what happened. For every action, there's a reaction, right? So my thing is this. If you feel like I got a sensitive need dude on my channel or I'm looking up to a buster, just let that be. Just let it be. Kevmac messes with SNY and Kevmac looks up to a buster. Just leave it at that. Because when you start trying to defend it, now I'm looking at it like, but damn, homie, your big homie that you always bragging on and look up to and taught you everything is SNY. And homie, I didn't know you. I didn't see you. I didn't see dudes falling behind you when this buster was running shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get away from the subliminals. Like I said, I don't know if it's purpose or accidentally, but it seems like it's purpose. But no hard feelings, none at all. No hard feelings. I'm going to just respond accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like your best friend. Like your best friend ain't really your best friend if he can't tell you when you're doing wrong or when you're thinking wrong. He's not your best friend. So I would like to think that some of these guys push on through. I would like to think that some of these guys are still my friends, but openly disagree with me. Let's just say that. kevmacvideos, I want to share this one time and no more often about all her publications. Is about 939 subscribers. If and when it jump to 1,000, what's the next plan? I'm not using that channel like you mentioned to me before. I could use that channel just to talk about the magazine, but I really hadn't thought about making that channel into nothing. You know what I mean? I don't even look at it. Probably couldn't even figure out the password, but they'll send me a new password, I'm sure. Then I have to link a bank account to it and all that stuff. So I don't know. Austin, Texas. That's a valid question. I just had no idea of getting that channel back cracking. But again, I could talk about the magazine. I could talk about some of the history in the magazine and stuff like that. So I wouldn't use it for no past videos though. You feel me? I wouldn't do that. James Robinson, what's up, homeboy? They better leave Captain Mac alone. He don't like the Terminator. I have detailed files. But yeah, man, YouTube thing, man, is it can be fun and it can be not so fun. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the weather, right? Like we had all these years of no rain, droughts everywhere. Now all of a sudden we're getting rain and droughts are down there over. Brown grass is green once again. The brown bushes with no leaves are now green with green leaves. The trees, you know what I'm saying, are going through seasoning right now. What up, Kev? Did you get that super chat? Absolutely, I did not. I didn't get one. I didn't see one. I don't know about one other than your comment. So no, I don't see no super chat on. Was it on the blue channel? Because it ain't one on this channel. Ain't no super chat. Ain't no cash out. It ain't no raffle over here, y'all. Ain't no raffle over here, y'all. But I don't know, man. We were supposed to raffle off a Harley Davidson, but I haven't heard nothing from the guy that's building the Harley Davidson, man. It's supposed to have a KM across the tank. You know what I mean? And y'all could always change it or get it painted, right? But that's my fault, because I told him, man, my viewers ain't finna be trying to kick in no bunch of money from no motorcycle, man. But he had a smooth idea of selling merchandise, and your money from the merchandise goes into the pot, goes into the raffle for the motorcycle, which is a good idea. But I'm saying, like, so how do you make money? I mean, you spending the money right back. So I don't get that. They turn the machines up on us, and certain, I done told y'all, check it. You talking about the weather, they making it rain. They turn the machines up on us. Houston, UCLA, UConn, Memphis, and Texas. I think those are all winners. I think those are good bets, Robert Richards. Houston minus 19.5. That's a lot of points, though. And I already been talking about how Houston plays down to the competition, and they so arrogant that they throw the ball away a lot. They miss dunks and miss shots and all that. So, yeah, I got you, my nigga. How you doing, too? I seen you speak on the blue channel. I didn't speak back, but how you doing? Big West 49, rest in peace. All right. Sent $40, but it didn't post in the chat. Yeah, man, I don't know what's up with that, OG Steve. You might have to call YouTube, homie, or check your credit card, because it may not have went through. Check your balances, man, and see if it went through, because I damn sure didn't get it. The shorts are taking over, man. I told y'all the shorts was going to take over, right? Immediately after, I found out, like, these shorts don't pay nothing, though. You know, I mentioned it probably twice by now, Shorts don't pay nothing, man. They lied. They tricked us. This is hoopla. This is people spreading rumors without prior knowledge of how they pay. But at the same time, on the flip side, it's great advertising, it's great recognition. Man, you'd be surprised how many people have told me. I'm talking about family. Steve went through. Oh, Uncle Bucks went through. Steve didn't go through. I'm celebrating Kev, man. Got 100 live views. It's all good, Buck. Like I say, man, I'm falling off, homie. I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. So thanks, Buck. Yeah, we starving over here, man. We really starving over here. So yeah, good looking out, Buck. I like your comical attitude that you bring to the channel sometimes. But so what these lives do is easy to click subscribe. It's easy to click like. And so it helps in that manner. But you'd be surprised how many family members I got. I'm talking about church going, don't even get a speeding ticket type family members that are watching the shorts, which is surprising to me. But they tell me about my shorts, and I'm so shocked that they would even see my shorts, because they never talk about no video. Like, sure would hate for it to go down like that right now. Clippers spank Golden State tonight. Yeah, that was a tough game for a minute. My daughter and grandkids are doing good. The twins are still in the hospital, but they are. Yeah, the shorts are more like advertising the channel, man. Like I said, it's really YouTube is in competition with TikTok because they say the Chinese government is spying on us through TikTok. So in the future, they will not have TVs and cell phones with the TikTok app on. So they want to get Americans to completely do away with TikTok and move over to YouTube. But to me, and I'm not saying that's a bad idea, and I ain't saying China ain't spying on them, but to me, that's what's that word? Where the rich people are way up there? Not fastest, but what's that word? Y'all know what I'm talking about. To me, it's YouTube. All right, I got that, Steve. Good looking out, my brother. Appreciate it, Steve. I think YouTube is trying to monopolize this thing, man. And they feel like since they over here in America that they want to outdo the Chinese, bro. But it is what it is. Whatever it is, it gives people like myself and a lot of others that's talking about a bunch of nothing or on YouTube all the time. It gives us an avenue to do some things, get some things off our chest, spread some knowledge, information, news in real time and stuff like that. It helps to find friends too. I met a lot of good friends on this live streams, man. A whole lot, from old to young. So it serves its purpose. No, I'm not. My shorts ain't on TikTok, bro. My shorts. Well, I mean, I put some stuff on TikTok, but no, my shorts on YouTube don't have nothing to do with TikTok. Yeah, 5-minute videos help, but this is my thing, KP. Why should I keep doing 5-minute videos when I could do a 30-minute video and have just as many commercials in them 30 minutes as you're gonna have on 6 5-minute videos? So it really don't serve a purpose, except for the fact that if you want an old computer like me, the shorter the video, the better your computer can deal with it. So you could get to them 5 minutes a lot easier and don't take up all the space of your old computer, right? Another thing too, it kind of helps on the analytics because people keep returning to your channel. So the analytics will show that these are returning customers that keep coming back. That's really the only difference, man. Your videos are too long, KP. KP, bro. You done seen me do 2.5 hours. Remember, man, I done some 4-hour videos. What are you talking about? Don't listen to people, KP. That's what I'm saying about these dudes spreading the rumors about shorts to get you rich. Man, look, talk to somebody to know or do your own homework. Man, your videos ain't too long, bro. I done put out long videos. Even when I did the top 10, those was hour videos, bro. How was your videos too long, man? You have to do at least 10 minutes? Wait a minute. I don't know, man. You don't have to do at least 10 minutes, bro. I done some 5 and 7 minute videos, bro. I done some 1 minute videos. There was a point in time where 7 minutes wasn't long enough. You're right. But as far as I know, you're giving me old information. So somebody's giving you old information. Because you used to couldn't get a commercial in your video less than 10 minutes, but now you can. So I don't know, KP. You can talk to me offline, man. I can school you on everything I know. And you can read your YouTube guidelines on me, or you can Google some things. Michael Jeffries, what's up, homeboy? Baseball season's almost here, bro. Over 1 minute is not considered a short. Exactly. 1 minute and less is a short. If it's a minute and 1 second, it's not a short. It becomes a regular video. In those cases, I don't know if a 1 minute and 1 second video can get a commercial, but my 5 and 7 minutes got commercials, bro. And KP, let's just say that all of that's factual, right? Considering you're the guy that says R. Kelly got shot in the face a bunch of times on the south side of Chicago. But look, bro, on a serious note, man, because of course I'm joking, but folks' attention span is very short. You're absolutely correct. And mine is getting shorter and shorter as well. I could deal with these lives for a little while, but Shaniqua, what's up, babe? We're gonna see you in April, right? Warriors gonna make the playoffs. I remember when YouTube videos on YouTube had a 10 or 20. Yeah, absolutely, they did. And you couldn't get a commercial. I want to say I would have to do like 12 minutes in order to get a commercial. But them rules changed, man. YouTube in the past like 6 months, probably more than that, probably last 16 months, something like that. YouTube has been trying to make it to where YouTubers can really earn money. They've really been on the side of the YouTuber, except for the fact they appear to be singling out a lot of the black content creators that might say a cuss word or something racist or something about, I don't even want to use the word, the LBGTQ community. Then they kind of like, because a lot of my stuff, man, don't get approved for monetization no more. When I say a lot, I'm saying about 40% of my stuff ain't being approved. 60% is still good. And I'll go over the video and be like, man, I didn't cuss, I didn't say nothing. Like, what's going on? Sometimes I'll change the title and change the keywords, and it'd be fine. Other times I got to cut out the cuss words to make it fine. Other times I'll just be like, the heck with it, man. Like the Monster Cody talking about the H-Ray gang. Gangsters Got Necks, and both my Keystone videos got yellow, but then one got approved, and when that one got approved, they disapproved the original one. So now one's approved and one ain't. But even still, whether they target us, whether they knock down 40% of my videos, they still give me an avenue to pay my bills and reach out to y'all and answer y'all questions and talk to y'all and make content. Right. So my whole family basically watched the Stockton video, which I thought was cool. Anytime your family supports you. So I was getting a lot of comments from family, like that was a good video. And they telling me they remember this, that, and the other, and stuff like that. Big Lee, good looking out, bro. Appreciate you, man. Been riding around with your caps in the car for a month, bro. Hit me. Oh, all right. I'll be free tomorrow, homie. I'll be free tomorrow. Shadow banning, among other things, monetization. Oh, yeah. I mean, I still ain't sure if I believe in shadow banning. The fact that I read about it makes it seems believable, but people just be throwing that term out there loosely. And actually, a lot of people don't have the notifications on all. You know what I mean? I was looking at my sister's phone. My sister subscribed to the channel and everything. You got to turn your notifications on though. So everybody forgets that. They'll follow you, they'll subscribe, and not understand. When you click that bell, there's three options. You want all notifications. Then I was listening to my niece talk to my sister, and my niece was saying that you don't want to click on all notifications because some people keep uploading videos and it becomes irritating. So that let me know right there that she's up on game and she won't have all her notifications on because she don't want to be bothered with some people's content all the time. So y'all got to take that into account as well. Do you still have those golf hats? No, I just got one golf hat on me. I got one. I traded a brand new S hat that I never wore. That was a special edition for that golf hat, man. I mean, so he thought that was a tennis time. Knowledge King 91 with who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody about my genealogy today. I don't even remember what it was. But oh no, I was talking to Little Caesar about the genealogy yesterday. So he traced his roots back to about as far as I traced mine back to. And, I always go back to them ports in South Carolina. And then a family member in Augusta, Georgia, or somewhere in Georgia, right? So we was just talking about how people always trying to tell us we didn't come from other places. So what was we huddled up in South Carolina making babies? Like all of America, and we just going to Georgia and South Carolina, being in the same places, having babies. Like there was more going on than what you guys are trying to tell us was going on. Like the white man has deceived you so much you don't believe nothing he said. You believe everything's fake. To the point where you don't even believe what black people say because you know everything, right? When you all get notifications, all videos coming in uploaded. Okay. But, it's crazy, man. It's real crazy. Anybody want to explain why 80 didn't play tonight? Like you're trying to make the playoffs, dude. You're trying to move up in the standings. Why would you sit 80 down? Just because it's a back-to-back? Is that what it is? Or are you scared? Is it about time for him to get hurt? So you figure we won't play him, we'll take our chance of missing the playoffs? What are you doing? Ham is going ham the wrong way. He's tripping. I don't know why Jeannie and them don't tell AD, man, you got to play every day. Every day. LeBron, you steady running out on the court, high-fiving, wearing your jewelry and your tight Argyle sweaters. Fool, you're going to have to come back and play too. I don't care how hurt you are. Get out there and play like Kawhi did when they won the championship, like Isaiah Thomas did when they won. No, he don't always show up, but even like the game where he didn't show up, he still had like 15 rebounds. And then the other game where he didn't show up, he still had like 8 points and 9 rebounds. So that ain't bad because he's getting 4 or 5 blocks. He's getting a steal. You know what I'm saying? Them blocks are important, homie. Them blocks at the rim, that's 8 or 10 points. Oh, he got hurt last game. Okay. Because I'm saying to myself, look like I got an earring, huh? Look like a hoop earring right there. I look kind of cool with a hoop earring. I look like that dude from Bounty. Hey, but on the real, man, I figured something happened because I'm saying we trying to make the playoffs, man. No, OKC is not playing. He always injured, man. AD's always injured, man. But yeah, that defense he plays is important. Nobody talks about that, but his D is important. Why not play less minutes and stuff? I agree. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree with that, man. But if he's hurt, he's hurt. I didn't know he was hurt, but if he's hurt, that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Rebounds and block shots mean a lot, man. The dude is 7 foot tall with long arms. KP, don't start set tripping on these new guys, man. You know there's a whole generation of youngsters out there ready to get at you, KP. It was a matter of time for AD. Every 4 games, I think, I did the math, I think a year or 2 years ago. Nah, I might have did the math about 3 years ago. And he was getting hurt like every 4 games. So that's what he averages. But get all that money and don't play. NBA is easy job. I think so too, but I'll never forget, and I think I told you guys this one time. I know this shooting coach. He teaches a lot of NBA players how to shoot free throws or shoot 3-pointers. He's a shooting coach. His name is Ivory. I mentioned Ivory in my book. Ivory Manning. You can look him up on Instagram or Facebook. And Ivory asked me, he said, Kev, he was being real sarcastic, right? He basically checked me. He said, have you ever played on the NBA level? I'm like, nah. And he's like, all right, that's my point. So by us not playing on the NBA level, a lot of times we don't appreciate and realize how hard them dudes play out there. Them dudes running up and down that court. Them dudes is practicing. Them dudes in the gym. Them dudes be doing a lot, man. They traveling on a plane and sleeping in motels and stuff, sleeping on buses and airplanes. So we haven't played at the level of somebody like Keith Claus. Keith Claus could tell us a little better. My only problem with Keith Claus is he think bad coaches are good coaches, and he don't believe that anybody in the NBA or an NBA coach would throw a ball game. That's my only disagreement with Keith's perspective. But yeah, they play hard, they play fast, and they play, they getting stepped on, they falling, they getting hit, they getting elbowed in the face. Look at some of them white guys like Luca. Or what's the big guy on Denver that be balling? The Joker. You look at some of them dudes, man, and they be scratched up, dog. Face scratch, arm scratch, back scratch, shoulder scratch. Dudes be getting hit hard out there sometimes. Remember I told y'all a story about a couple different incidents. I can name at least 3 incidents. No, I can name at least 4 incidents, 4 different places where dudes was better than me, but they being rough and they hit me hard, and I didn't like that shit. So I'm gonna hit them back, or I'm gonna upend them. I'm gonna bust them up. We're gonna have to scrap. We gotta get down. At some point, we just gotta get down. After I had a talk with you, that you already embarrassing me. You not finna be physically doing harm to me, bro. I'm not finna leave up out of here loser, embarrassed, and in pain. That ain't gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen. So I'll leave out of here losing. I'm not gonna leave in pain or embarrassed, because I'm gonna get you back. Mind you, I'm talking about when I was young and athletic. Like right now, man, I'll let Uncle Buck pop me upside the head, and I probably won't do nothing. Right, Buck? Yeah, I think it is way more physical. And I think that's why you see some players taking plays off. I always talk about players that walk the ball down court and take plays off. I think those dudes are giving too much energy sometimes, or they just don't have a heart. Who knows? 2 more weeks to Major League Baseball start. I can't wait, man. I'm so caught up in this basketball right now. My love for baseball. This will be the first year in my life I'm probably not even tripping off baseball because I'm caught up in all this basketball right now. That's a good one right there, man. Lion Grimes says they say a regular person, even playing basketball against a D League ball player, is when you realize how good NBA players are. Check this out, man. I am unhappy that Houston picked up Scottie Pippen Jr. from the G League, right? I thought Scottie Pippen Jr. was pretty decent. Not a great player, but he gives forth a good effort and he's decent. Not as a starter, but he's a decent player. I like him. And when the Lakers sent him down, I thought that was a bad move. Now he's gone. I'm like, wow, man. Of all the bums we done had on the team the last couple of years, how Scottie Pippen Jr. can't make the team? You need to get in the softball league. I can't get no softball league. Folding days is over with, homie. Ain't no more softball for me. Yeah, Pop used to always rest players, but Pop had a team that was skilled, a team that knew how to play defense, a team that knew how to play hard when they were down, when their backs was against the wall. Pop was just a master, period. Unfortunately, when that group got away from him, Pop ain't been shit since, man. All he's done since then was look like Santa Claus. By the way, anybody look at Ty Lue lately? Ty Lue, man, Ty Lue is all gray or all white now, man. I'm like, damn, Ty Lue, like, that coaching job is eating you up. You look worse than President Obama, fool. I'm like, man, we the same age, fool. I'm not looking like you. But he go on with a big check, though. Cuz bang his mom. He was gone. The Lakers have had a new team every year. LeBron got almost a new coach, too. You think Venezuela gonna win the baseball classic? I watched Israel. I watched Israel play the Dominican Republic, right? Two things about that game. Number one, when I seen Israel, I was like, it's automatic the Dominican Republic gonna win. Like, fool, Israel can't go up against the DR in baseball. Secondly, I didn't know Jock Peterson was from Israel. Jock Peterson's on the Israel team. I'm like, wow. Learning something new every day, right? Yeah, so Jock Peterson played for Israel. He played like a bum. He looked like he's out of shape. He looked like he was disgusted with his teammates. Like, he don't even know why he wasted time playing, right? A Mid-East team, baseball team, classic, man, classic. The DR was having batting practice, man. Let's see. But yeah, I gotta check Venezuela out, man. They got some pretty women in Venezuela, man. They got a lot of pretty women in Venezuela, and they almost some of them look like Colombians, right? Yeah, them new rules in baseball could be part of the reason why I'm not excited to see baseball, right? Oh, but we got over 104, man. You want to super chat back? The DR ain't no joke for grooming baseball. Oh, absolutely not, man. Remember we bought 16-year-old Adrian Beltre to the Dodgers? How about when we bought Fernando Valenzuela from Mexico? The Dodgers were superior in setting up shop in other countries to recruit baseball players, right? A 2-hour baseball game, that's going to be whack. You got to have a 3-hour baseball game, they throwing a no-hitter and pitching fast, you got to at least get like 2 hours and 45 minutes, right? If I turn the game on at 1, I want the game to go off at 4. If I turn the game on at 4, I want it to go off at 7. If I turn it on at 7, I want it to go off at 10. CJ, what up? I don't think the youngsters today have half the heart or stamina that we did. They seem to be so much softer than me. You old guys kill me. Not that I disagree with y'all, but the fact y'all keep calling out today's generation just kills me, man. We absolutely had stamina. They talk about how Tookie used to smoke PCP to lift weights all day, right? Well, we used to didn't take nothing, and we play ball from morning to night. I kid you not, man. No lunch, no dinner, no store breaks. And we get up in the morning, say 10 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock. Some people would come out at 1 o'clock after the early football games. And we play until dark, man. Even on Sundays when we got to get up and go to school on Monday. So, yeah, we did have stamina, homie. And we wasn't just standing out there. You know, you get clowned if you just stood on the court back then. And you're not getting picked. In them pickup games, ain't nobody picking you up. So, yeah, we ran up and down that court. You're right, CJ. I'm sure your era was the same because y'all was the ones coaching us. But, yeah, we had stamina for sure, man, without question. How about some of them Latin countries produce good baseball players, though. It's not just the DR. We had a few Colombians, a few Venezuelans over here balling, man. But they put money into the Dominican Republic for baseball. They got baseball camps, batting cages. They take them real balls and real bats. And they send coaches over there to help them and all that stuff, man. Sitnello Park. My man Big Lee say every generation say the ones after is softer. But these generations are after. KP and CJ go way back. Like they done seen a lot of generations come after them. That's why I said I don't disagree with what they're saying. But the fact they keep throwing that out there to youngsters, I know our youngsters hate that stuff. Like if you look at, I can't speak for everybody, but when there's funerals, like there's a huge divide, man. All the older dudes are at the funeral, but the youngsters ain't there. And it's like this dude was a legend, or this dude was top notch. This dude was solid, like all the way through. This dude wasn't no rat or none of that. But then you see some of these other generations, they be like, oh God, he was with the business. Was that before or after he told? They be like, man, that nigga's a general. A general where? How? Like nobody knowing. In order to be a general, you gotta be known. You gotta take your set to war. You gotta have some type of conflict resolution or a full court press. So generations, man, they lost, man. They on two different scales right now. That's without question. I know you're not dissing the youngsters, bro, but trust me. Just like if a youngster say, your old ass can't tell me nothing, he ain't dissing you. He's just telling you how he feel. So I know you're not dissing him on purpose. Definitely CJ ain't dissing him on purpose. I think you guys are being real. That's why I said I agree with you. But you can't throw comments out there at people and think they're not going to be offended. Because I deal with that a lot, man. A lot of dudes, even some of the young girls I used to mess with, when they get mad at me, the first thing they say, your old ass. Your old ass this, your old ass that. That's just something they do. And what you guys are doing is the same thing. Whether you're not trying to hurt their feelings or not. But you say, when you say this this new generation soft, come on, man, that's offensive. Like now somebody like Shaniqua, you could never piss Shaniqua off. You could never offend her. Like, this is an R. Kelly fan. This is a straight R. Kelly fan right here. You could never piss her off. Shaniqua had her own closet in R. Kelly's house. Shaniqua used to be in handcuffs, tied up like this, hanging from the closet, legs spread eagle, asshole naked. I ain't saying he used to play with her butt. I ain't saying she was underage. But I am saying she used to be hanging in R. Kelly's closet. You remind me of my Jeep. I played football with Raymond Washington at Centinela Park. That's right. Why y'all keep spelling Centinela wrong? All y'all spelling Centinela wrong. Like, I don't know if y'all trying to say Centennial High School or Centinela Park, right? You was talking about the NBA game players. Okay. KP, you getting scared on me? Like somebody called you threatening you about talking about the young generation? Because believe me, KP, no matter how you trying to spin it, homie, and I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but this generation of soft players, you think only the players are soft? Or do you think it's just a whole bunch of them that's soft and they just happen to be playing basketball? But yeah, the rules changed. Everything changed. Everything's changed, man. Like, that's why I don't agree when y'all say LeBron's a GOAT. When y'all come up in here and say, I can't believe you saying that about LeBron. Bro, they used to go up in the middle and get, look, there was a saying when I was coming up. So I know KP and CJ and guys like that, Kenny Carson. No, they used to say, man, if he come up in here, knock him on his ass. Give him a hard foul. Don't let him make the layup. Hit him hard. Not no more. Man, they come in doing this. They foul and one. Nah, that wasn't happening back then. Fool, you gonna get hit in the mouth or kicked in the ankle or something. You feel me? So yeah, it's definitely different, man. It was rougher back then, man. LeBron ain't seen rough. I mean, LeBron's a big dude, but he ain't seen rough, man. Kareem and all them dudes, man, they used to, Charles Barkley, Daryl Dawkins, man, them fools was elbowing you, man. They kicking you, they doing, even your Reggie Millers, John Starks, man, they was gonna hit you real good, homie. The Pistons officially said hit Jordan hard. Better he shoots from a foul than he's in the game and motivates. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, they don't do that no more. Now they really only play defense in the fourth quarter. Like, you could play 3 quarters of bully ball. They're not even fouling out games this year, man. But anyway, y'all, let me get out of here, man. I gave y'all an hour tonight. Go looking out for the super chats and cash apps. Karl Malone would have bust LeBron and them up, homie. Horace Grant. What? Kid, when Motorboss book come out? I ain't heard from Motorboss. I don't know how the book is coming. I have no idea. But all right, y'all. Y'all take it easy, man. Salute. Enjoy the games tomorrow, y'all. Peace.